Hello traders, the title of the video is revealing the power of WXY Elliott wave pattern. Alright, here we are again talking about the WXY Elliott wave pattern. Alright, we want to talk about the power of the WXY Elliott wave pattern. So I have recorded a video, recently. It's the video that we have posted before this one, and the title of that video was it's the video before the last one, and the title of that video was the 3 things one must know about WXY Elliott wave pattern. So we were talking about the third, things that one should know, which means we want to spot, the third thing that one must know about the WXY Elliott wave pattern is that one can spot the end of the WXY wave pattern by looking for bullish chart pattern, at the end of the WXY wave pattern. I highly recommend to trader that wants to master the WXY wave pattern to check out that video. 3 things one must know about the WXY Elliott wave pattern. So let's begin the demonstration about the power of the WXY Elliott wave pattern. Alright. So the number one objective of identifying correctly the WXY Elliott wave pattern is to pinpoint the reversal point. Very often one can identify the beginning of a new trend at the point where the WXY wave pattern is completed. Now, before you get too excited, I have a warning. Sometime, as we have seen in previous video, one may label WXY wave pattern, but the price may continue the correction. So the correction may be prolonged after you have identified one WXY wave pattern. Sometime where the WXY Elliott wave pattern becomes very, very powerful is that at the end of that pattern, we will see a new trend. But do not worry too much. You just need to find it. If you find it, you are likely to see a bounce up. Alright? So if that is the case, you are prepared first, expecting another X wave, expecting that the correction may be prolonged. But if the correction is not prolonged and that X wave turn out to be a trending fair, you will be part of it. So talking about the power of the WXY wave pattern, it allows us to pinpoint the beginning of a new trend. But do not ignore the warning that I just told you now. Do not get too excited about it. You find it, you are expecting a price to go up, either to form another X wave, which means the correction may be prolonged, or a trend may begin. For the example that I have here in front of me, after the end of that WXY wave pattern, a new trend has begun. But at the beginning of the new trend, you are not very sure whether that trend will fail or not. All you are doing, you are joining a price move. It may turn out to be a fully fledged trend. It may end up being a failure of a trend. In that case, we'll call it X. Alright, so this is the power of the WXY wave pattern, allowing us to pinpoint a reversal point, a possible reversal point, the point where a new trend is likely to begin. So in order to have a bit of an idea what is likely to take place, whether there is a high probability, not guarantee, that a new trend may begin, we can check the fundamentals. So here we have a trending fair, a bullish trending fair, then we have a WXY wave pattern completed right here where I placed my vertical line. So at that point in time, it was in 2009. What we need to do, to have a bit of idea whether that trend may succeed, we will go to Google Finance. So we check the financial of that financial instrument that we are trading. We perform at least what we call the Google acid test. All right, okay. And then most importantly, we check the market itself, which is the S&P 500. This is about the trading triangle. We are trading first the market. A financial instrument may be fundamentally strong, which means it has passed the Google acid test. You check, it got a strong balance sheet. They have a lot of money. They have a brighter future. But sometimes, even if we see the WXY wave pattern, the trend may fail just because the market environment is not suitable. The market is bearish. No one is willing to buy. The market probably is saturated by the bear. And you want to take that into consideration. So by checking the fundamental, by checking the market environment, all right, you may have a bit of idea that there is a high chance that this one is likely to be a trend. And in that case, if you are satisfied after doing your thorough due diligence, you may decide to buy and hold or participate in that trend. All right. So this is exactly what you will do here. In 2009, in this case, this is Microsoft stock, all right, from that completed the WXY wave pattern. The S&P 500, talking about the market, was turning from bearish to bullish. Good time to look for bullish financial instrument. One will check the fundamental of the Microsoft stock or the financial instrument that one is trading, and one will be expecting a new trend or minimum the X wave. Here we have a new trend. How do I know? So as we know already, if you have been following now, you will know how to find a new trend. So we have a prior trend here, all right? We apply the Fibonacci extension to the prior trend, and we highlight the level of 138.2% Fibonacci extension level. If the new trend failed to go above that level, or instead find a resistance there, we'll call this move a next wave. But if it goes above it, we'll start thinking that probably this is a new trend. Unless after going above that 138.2% level, the price crash back below it. If it crash back below, now you see here, Microsoft is above that 138.2% Fibonacci extension level. We will say that probably this is a trend, all right? But if it crash back, stay below it, then we will say, well, we follow the price, remember? So we use the area wave as a guide, but the number one technical indicator is the price. We are following the price, remember that, okay? So this is the scenario that is happening right here. So at this point in time, we will start thinking, okay, where is the first wave? Where is the second wave? Where is the third wave? So we can, okay, if you are already in it, you'll be somewhere here, thinking that this is the X wave, all right, expecting here. See how this candlestick bar, how the professional, that one, the bearish one here, the acknowledges, okay, the professional acknowledge that 138.2% Fibonacci extension level. I need to remind new trader that I do not use 138.2. I use exactly 138.0. That's the pink line right there. All right. So now it goes above it. You see, the bullish traders are pushing it away because they know that people will try to sell here. So probably there were orders here to fill, to sell. Those orders were filled to sell. Now they are kicked out of the bearish trade. That's why we are having this long candlestick bar here. All right, so you have to understand what is taking place here. All right, so now very fast, I need to remind traders that what I'm about to do, talking about my wave count, is a preliminary wave count. You may see some error or whatever. Just take it with a pinch of salt. Is that correct? All right. So if you call this one first wave, don't bash me on this one. Don't say why you call this. It's a very fast. Okay, I'm doing it very fast. Preliminary wave count. We can call. Well, let's call this one here. I'm going very fast with the flow, the price action. Let's put it here. Second wave. I'm on the monthly chart, and after that we go to the higher degree to validate our Elliott wave count. All right. I'm a bit stuck here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's call this one. Okay, third wave. I'm doing it just fast, okay? Somebody may put it here. I prefer to put it here for now. But I'm not going to go into, okay, area wave validation. I'm just going very fast to tell you what you need to do. Because this video is going to be very short. To please traders that are saying, George, we want it short, we want it short, we want it short. Short videos, all right? Yeah, that's what I'm doing here, okay? So probably we are in the 5th Elliott wave. So, but, okay, that's it, all right? But remember that this is just a fast wave count. We need to go to the yearly chart, see the bigger picture, the higher degree wave count, and know that is this the 3rd wave of a higher degree we are looking at now, or what is the bigger picture? But I will not go into that now. So probably this is the 1st wave of a higher degree, 2nd wave of a higher degree, ending here, forming a WXY wave pattern, and we are now in the 3rd wave of a higher degree, followed by the 4th wave of a higher degree, and the 5th wave of a higher degree. But remember that I'm just talking about it very fast, but the point of this tutorial is to talk about, okay, revealing the power of WXY Elliott wave pattern, a pattern that allows us, okay, to pinpoint reversal point and to participate, okay, in a new trend at the very early stage. But as I give you that warning, I want to remind you one more time that it's not always the case that is when you see a trending fair WXY and then a new trend. Sometimes the correction may be prolonged, which means you may have another S wave, all right, and then the correction may continue. You may not see a trend straight away. Here we have a trend straight away. This is a very powerful WXY wave pattern, and the strategy that I told you, perform the Google Asset check, check Google Asset test, all right, check the fundamental, and most importantly, check the market. And if everything aligns very well, gently enter the trade. And if, okay, the signal fell, just come out, all right, before it is too late, all right. So this will conclude our discussion today about revealing the power of WXY Elliott wave pattern. I would like to take this opportunity, by the way, to thank that trader that asked that important question. All right, that trader was very patient. All right, I appreciate that very much. And now we are talking about the WXY wave pattern. So everybody should thank that trader. All right, so do not hesitate to put a question in the comment section. Take note, all right, and in due course we record video, okay, to keep the discussion going on about the Elliott wave trading at the 24 Elliott wave YouTube channel. If you have any question or suggestion, all right, put in the comment section, and in due course I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If this video has been truly useful to you personally, please give us a signal, thumbs up. If you think that, George, this is another disappointment, let us know by giving us the thumb down. All right, that will put me under pressure to improve my next recording. However, if you think that this is a beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, marvelous, okay, whatever you want to call it, a video tutorial about the WXY Elliott wave pattern, do not hesitate to help us by sharing it with your friend on Reddit, on Google+, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the GSTW24 traders talking about revealing the power of WXY Elliott wave pattern. Happy trading to you all and speak to you soon.